What's up? It's been like a week, so I think it's time for some limited thinking. If you have no idea what that means, let me introduce you. I created this channel with a mindset of improving on a short notice. I want to make a video in a couple of hours, instead of how I would normally take like multiple days. I also want to improve on all kinds of things, which brings me to my next point. This video, or rather this video series. I play TFT. In TFT, the ranks look like this. I have reached Diamond and Masters a couple of times, and I was very close to hitting Grandmaster, but I have never hit it. That changes in this series. This is my road to Grandmaster. I will be recording a lot of my games to review them afterwards, some of which I will probably use in these videos, together with some improvement points. But there are enough people on YouTube already doing Road to XYZ in different games, and I think that most of those challenges are boring, if not for the YouTuber. So to add to my road to Grandmaster, I will be doing a road to N2 in Japanese. I have been learning Japanese for a while now, but I'm doing that very slowly, and I'm still a beginner. And that changes, hopefully, in this series. Japanese has 5 levels of proficiency, N5 being the lowest and N1 being the highest. I'm not even N5 yet, so there's still a long way to go, but it will be fun on my end. Enough intro, time to yap about some TFT and Japanese. Time to glaze. For those who have never seen a game of TFT, here you go. I love this game, way more than other games. It's the only competitive game I can always come back to and not feel bad about the game, because I know it all lies in the hands of me or luck. Everyone gets different units, items, and power-ups that completely change every game you play. You are able to play the same thing, every single game. But not only is that boring, it is also far from optimal. Why is that? This is a composition, or a comp. To get the units from the comp, you need gold to roll the shop with units. You cannot guarantee your units, because it's all random. But okay, let's say you only need 1 copy of the units you need. You still need good items. How do you get items? From these rounds, mostly. Okay, let's see here. Well, I can't make my items, so I guess I can't play my comp. Bad luck. Nope. That right there is the sign of a bad player. The more comps you know, and the better you know the comps, the more options you have, and the higher chance you have to place higher. So more knowledge equals a better player. This game has updates about every 2 weeks, some big, some small, but this keeps the game fresh. I'm a Masters player. I know all the basics, and I feel like I have enough knowledge about the game. So why am I not a higher rank? I still make mistakes every single game, just like every other player. Even the highest ranking players make mistakes, because they can do things differently that would give them a better outcome, even if it didn't look like a mistake to us. I will point out some stuff during the gameplay that I can improve on and highlight them, but for this video I just wanted to explain the idea behind this Road to GM and N2 thing. Now I should talk about the N2 part, I guess. Japanese is such a good language. Not only because of the country, the people, their culture, the food, the music also. The language itself is just so interesting, smart, it's in-depth. It's just a top tier language in my opinion. There are countless little things that are so logical. Like, I can't stop glazing this language. I want to become good at it, like so bad, but not right now. Because it's impossible to get to N2 in just like a day or a week. I will do it probably over the course of a couple of years, probably. To improve, I use an app called Renshu. I'll also be using other sources, like I will go watch some videos or go in depth about some talking and reading stuff in anime or manga, whatever. But I mostly use Renshu. And in that app, I am just 2/3 into N5. I think I'm able to learn the rest of N5 in like a week, and then after some practicing, I will be able to do an N5 test in like 2 weeks. But I have been taking my time, and I will still take my time. I'll try to finish N5 this month, and then next month I'll take a break, and then after the break I will go for N4 in 2 or 3 months. Those goals can change though, but for now they seem pretty feasible to me. I won't fill this entirety of the video with me talking, because I don't have that much to talk about. I'll just let the gameplay roll with some audio on, so you can use it as a second monitor material or background noise while doing something else. Once in a while I will tap in to explain something, be it TFT or Japanese. Right here, it was probably better to play a 2-star 2 cost together with the traits over the 4 cost. This right here might also be a mistake, but I'm not even sure. I think I would have to play this scenario maybe 10 times before knowing the answer. One thing I liked about learning Japanese when I started out was that hiragana and katakana are really easy if you find some logic behind it. Something I struggled with was the order of the alphabet, but there's this one song by the Oral Cigarettes where the refrain goes a e ui a e ui, and the alphabet goes as follows: a e u I o, then ka ke ku ki ko, etc., with some exceptions. But for 90% of the alphabet, you can follow the song. And those kinds of mnemonics help me remember random stuff when learning. I also feel like Japanese is a language where everyone who likes it and starts learning it will be frowned upon, and people will think they are weebs, otakus, or quirky for liking anime too much. But the moment your skills are good enough to keep up in conversations with natives, everyone around you, and especially the native speakers, will have a lot more respect for you. And that is something I'm really looking forward to. I am aware that some parts of the video were cut out, and that's something I noticed when trying to speed up some other certain parts. Sadly, I only noticed this when I was already almost finished editing, so I'm just gonna leave it in. I will try to fix the sped up parts in the following vids, but this is good enough for now. Thanks for watching if you made it here, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again soon.